Because obviously, when you look at the radicalization that's been happening and this sort of political outgrowth that was in many ways kind of typified by Trump, but definitely did not start with him, will not end with him. A lot of that is radicalization on social media, and a lot of that is on YouTube. And, I know that, there was a time when it felt, I would say probably right around 2016 through 2018, where it felt like right-wing YouTube was just like an unstoppable force that was going to sort of exponentially grow and nothing could counter it. I do feel now that that's starting to turn a little bit, and progressive voices are being able to sort of counter that to an extent. How do you feel about the current role of right-wing radicalization on YouTube specifically, and how optimistic do you feel about these messages, yours, mine, etc., being able to have a real impact on the platform?
I will honestly say I don't know in a few regards, right? I think for a lot of the people that were getting radicalized on YouTube in, I don't know what year you want to pick, whenever Sargon of Akkad was getting the most subs, and
That guy.
whenever that happened, and Gamergate was at its height, right?
2014.
I think that there was, I think it was just about looking really smart, right? I do
Mm-hmm.
think that there was earnestly held beliefs about the way video games should be and about how women should shut up, etc. I worry about the fact that, is our ideologies on YouTube, like, are they trends? Is it like fun to talk about these beliefs right now, and then somebody else will come out with, like, you know, Rand tube, and then everyone's just gonna be like, oh yeah, we're objectivists now. I also think that a huge part of why there was such a shift away from reactionary right-wing YouTube is because these creators were speaking about the same exact things to their audiences who were getting older. And at some point in your life, you gotta not think about Gamergate anymore. Like, how
Right.
long are you gonna plausibly be thinking about Gamergate? And then they tried to move that into having real world power, and it was a huge failure. Uh, how optimistic am I that left-wing YouTubers are going to be a helpful force? Well, obviously, I think they already have been.
Yeah.
Um, some of them certainly. H-Bomb has definitely spoken to tons of people, and people really resonate with him, and that's been great. Tons of ContraPoints, Philosophy Tube, etc. As the people that you said at the beginning of this podcast. Um, but in the longer run, I don't know. I'm not particularly ambitious myself. Um, I don't think that I don't think that BreadTube is going to be the revolution, like, more likely than not. I think the most we could possibly aspire to is to help people think about things a little bit more critically. I definitely don't think that, some of them are totally going to run. I feel like somebody's going to run for political office someday from this background, but it will not be me.
Nor
Was there a
me.
conclusion sentence in there? I'm trying to figure out if I had any point with any of the last three things I said.